Today is Wednesday, March 31st, and you are listening to another edition of The Opening Bell. I am your host, Kenneth Giles. We have an exciting show on tap for you today. We're going to keep it under 2 minutes. In those 2 minutes, we're going to talk about winners in the SimNFL, including the SimPackers and the SimJets. We're going to talk about losers in the SimNFL, including the SimCowboys and the SimSteelers. We're also going to talk about what the heck is going on in the NL East. All the NL East teams seem to be up, and opening day hasn't even happened yet. Let's get to it. Let's jump in with the SimPackers, who traded up about 1% on the day. Believe it or not, this was their first movement since the beginning of free agency. I have a feeling the front office of the Packers might be in the investors in the SimPackers because their movement has been about the same. The Packers have not brought any free agents in from outside their organization. They re-signed Aaron Jones. They re-signed defensive tackle Tyler Lancaster. They re-signed cornerback Kevin King. This team is not going to make splashy moves in the offseason, but they're not going to overspend. So it's a really interesting stock for investors of, hey, this team has been good for a long, long time, and they are preparing the heir apparent for Aaron Rodgers, so they could be good for a long, long time in the future, but they're also not going to make this splashy move that's going to cause the share price to jump. So really interesting movement. Packers move up 1% for the first time in a few weeks. The SimJets were the other big winner in the NFL today. Initially, they traded down about 9%, but end of the day, plus 4%. Zach Wilson got a lot of hype for his pro day. He is the obvious choice at number 2 overall for the Jets. If you think he's going to be an improvement over Sam Darnold, they might ship off Sam Darnold to try to find a 3rd or 4th round pick. But SimJets up over 4% today. Zach Wilson's the quarterback of the future. If you believe in Zach Wilson, now is the time to jump in on the SimJets. Okay, moving on to the biggest losers of the day. The SimCowboys traded down over 5%. And honestly, that's probably a response to the other teams getting better in that division and the SimCowboys not. According to Pro Football Focus's Improvement Index, the Sim Washington football team is the 2nd most improved team this offseason. The Sim Giants are the 8th most improved team this offseason. The Sim Cowboys, 20th. So them trading down 5% is just a response to the rest of that division is catching up to them. Yes, they signed back Dak Prescott, but the rest of that division is going to be more competitive than it was a year ago, which caused them to trade down 5%. Okay, switching over to talk a little bit Sim MLB right now. The SimMets are up over 13% on the day. The NL East is going absolutely wild. It figures to be one of the most competitive divisions in baseball. You have the Braves, you have the Marlins, you have the Mets, you have the Phillies, you have the Nationals. Should be really exciting, and it's turning out to be really exciting in the SimBull market. So far, opening day hasn't happened yet. So far, you have the SimMets up 13%. You have the Sim Braves up 6%. You have the Sim Marlins up 3%. You have the Sim Phillies down almost 2%. So what it figures to be one of the most exciting divisions in baseball this year also is going to be one of the most exciting divisions to watch on the Sim MLB, as you already see a lot of movement going on. But big winner on the day, the SimMets up 13%. Okay, that will do it for another episode of The Opening Bell. Tune in tomorrow for a recap on today's action, as well as preparing for the NFL draft. Opening day should be really exciting. I'm your host, Kenneth Giles, and again, you just listen to The Opening Bell.